What's up, everybody? What's going on? This is your man B-Dot here from the TLC Live crew. Let's get into it. Before we get, any further into the show, I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to, further your podcast experience. If you haven't heard about Anchor, that's the platform that TLC uses to record their podcast. It's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain the biggest thing for you. It's free. No money, no nothing. Just make an account. Get it up there. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from the phone to the computer, so you don't need any of the fancy podcast equipment to get started. You can go ahead and do that right from your phone. You feel me? Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other podcast platforms around the world. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. So that means you don't have to have a required amount of viewers in order to get your money off of this podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast is all in this one Anchor app. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Again, anchor.fm to get started. You could download the free Anchor app from either your Android store or Google Play store or your Apple store. Again, that's anchor.fm. All right, this is B-Dot signing out.
Quarantine. More like a quarantine stream.
All on the internet, cash like the flex.
Let me throw on my lingerie and get ready for you. I know you worked hard today. Put this pussy in your face. Let me be your peace. You ain't gotta worry about me. Let me throw on my lingerie and get ready for you. I know you worked hard today. Put this pussy in your face.
Ding, hey, my name is Nate.
Bing, nice to meet you. Bing, bing, bing. All right, everybody, welcome to the live crew. This is B-Dot here. We're going to go ahead and get into the show for you all. We got two special guests on the panel. We've got a wonderful talent artist. Her name is Connceited. I'm going to let her give you her Instagram name so you can go ahead and follow her as well. We've also got another wonderful, talented producer as well. We got Black Assassin here. And then we got my man AP Dover, of course, coming in for the episode as well.
In the building.
Yes, Sirski. So I'm going to go ahead and let, these two artists introduce themselves. Connceited.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Connceited. Well, my name is Nate, but my stage name is Connceited. You can follow me on Instagram at _TheRealConnceited. Yeah.
Heard.
On gang, this is Black Assassin.
On
gang. Black gang. Assassin
Black
gang.
Assassin gang.
And I producer, engineer, photographer, videographer, graphic designer. I do all that. You can follow me on Instagram at BLK_assassin. Facebook, Black Assassin BLK. Don't spell out the black, just BLK. Keep it simple. YouTube, same thing. My business page is Archive Digital Design. And yeah, that's it.
Boom.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into a few questions for you guys. Mainly, we want to go, with the origin of your talent and your artwork. So what was, a few of the things that got you guys into what you're doing now to this very day, and what was your inspiration for it?
You want to go first?
Ladies first.
Speed
Ladies
question.
first. Of course.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, man.
I'm fuck with you. All right.
Shots fired.
All right.
I mean, your voice is deeper than mine.
I know, my nigga.
Toga.
Man, stop fucking with me. But, all right, so boom. All right, so
All right, come on.
I started off with this shit, goddamn.
That's the Jersey talking.
No word of my mom's. But
No word of my mouth.
I started singing at 3. I've been singing ever since. I done tried out for American Idol, America's Got Talent, this thing called AMTC. I've sent in videos to the X Factor. I tried out for the Apollo.
Nice.
I feel like it's something else I'm missing, but I forgot. Whatever. Anyways, you get the gist of it. So, yeah.
She's
so
been
it's
working.
I mean, it was here and there because, like, I wasn't really taking my music serious at the time, is what I'm saying. I was just auditioning because I could sing. Like, but then I feel like what got me into actually, like, getting into shows and, oh, God, I don't even feel right doing this no more right here because you already know why, my nigga, but whatever. So I feel like what got me getting serious about my music and getting into shows and stuff is like working with Black, and because he's been pushing me real hard. He's the first person to get a single out in less than 2 weeks for me. Get a single out, period. Actually, I've never released my own single, my own lyrics. You know what I'm saying? He's also the first one to get my second. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nice.
He does all my music. I get all my beats from him. He mixes and masters all my shit. He records all my shit. You feel me? He helps me book shows and stuff. You feel me? When I come short, he follows up. He pays for it. Make sure that I'm in there. On time.
Broke as hell.
On time. We both broke as shit. Niggas is broke as fuck.
Investing into this music career shit.
Take money to make money.
Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like, honestly, and it's, oh, Jesus, this is going to sound so fucking obsessive. The only reason I'm taking my music serious is because of Black. Because he's pushing the fuck out of me. Pushing the hell out of me.
I've seen
That's
that on
good,
some
you know what I'm
lives.
saying?
I've seen that when you've been in the studio with him. Like the first time I met you, you were in the studio with him working on your lingerie single, and I saw the work that you were putting into it. I know, yeah, he could get you there.
But
But
that's a good thing though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should cherish that because it's hard to find somebody to like really believe in you, wanting to push you more than you want to push yourself. Because it's those days when you get up and you don't really want to do it. You don't really want to write the song or record, and you got somebody to believe in you. Just like, nah, you got to. Like, we got a deadline. You got to. That shit is always good to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And somebody that cares.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the difference.
It just, you feel me? I'm not used to. Okay, so damn, we live now. Damn, so I can't really say what I want to say. Damn. So like, damn, I forgot what I was about to say. My ADHD kicked in. Fuck it.
Well, yeah, you got it.
There we go. That's what I was about to say.
You got it.
So yeah, I'm not used to. I've always dealt with people that, not even people, guys that have always like did me real fucking dirty. Like, my whole relationship life, dating life, just friendship life, all of them have always did me slap fucking dirty. I don't know why. I understand I'm a little crazy sometimes. But it'd be stuff like, it'd be different stuff than what I'm going through now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like petty shit that those niggas would like do me dirty for. So, being around somebody that actually cares about me and gives a fuck and, actually puts that effort into me and, like, misses out on money for me, you know what I'm saying? And it's, like, doing all this shit to make sure that I make it because he just believes in me that much, more than I believe in myself right now because I'm still learning myself and learning how to love myself. You feel me? It's definitely appreciated.
Right,
like,
right.
100%. Definitely appreciated. And I feel like anybody that's, like, trying to find themselves or anybody that's, like, in rough areas should definitely have somebody like Black in their life because
I can attest to that.
If it wasn't for this man,
Factual.
I didn't tell her to say this either.
If it wasn't for this man,
It's genuine.
I'd probably be somewhere.
I can attest to that.
I'm so serious, but I'm being honest.
I can definitely agree. The first time I met him, I already knew what kind of person he was. And
I almost put myself out.
Ditto.
Just on camera.
Ditto.
I might go viral.
You might go viral for that.
I didn't see.
You will see it.
Oh yeah, you will. You will. It's coming up.
It's okay. Players fuck up too.
Yeah, that happens. You know. But yeah, I can I can see the fruits of your labor between the the work relationship that you guys have. You guys are definitely. I mean, you both push each other, believe it or not. You feel like you may not be pushing him as much as he's pushing you.
But it's there,
as well.
Definitely.
To to reach new levels. I mean, that's coming off the fruits of your labor, seeing exactly what has come from you guys' work relationship. Even when it came down to when you got your single on the radio, that I know was a big moment for you. As well as it was a big moment for him because that I'm sure that let you know that okay, we're doing this the right way. This is what we need to be doing, and you guys put a lot of work into that. And it's always good to see your labor produce a product out of that. So yeah, you guys are doing the right thing. Absolutely, you're definitely doing the right thing. I've always watched, always kept a close eye on it. Especially Black as well. When I first met him, did the same thing.
And everything was genuine. It was like organic, like just even from meeting to like just rocking out. Like you know good people when.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Factuals.
I knew from the jump. I was like, yeah,
know
he's
from
cool.
my child, I
Yeah,
know from my
factuals.
children. I don't bring too many guys around my kids.
Oh yeah.
But, like,
can't.
I'm also
Yeah, you
a
can't.
really good, a great judge of character. For some reason, like I'm like kind of slowly gravitating towards my witch side. You know what I'm saying? So like energies and stuff. I've always noticed that I've had a thing for energies. So when I met him, just like it's like first day, his whole it's crazy because it's like his whole reason for even damn.
It's
Yeah,
vibes, yo.
It was the vibes. It was like yeah.
That stuff
I can
is
trust
real.
you around my kids, and my son loves the shit out of this.
Your son is hilarious.
My son lets me know every time when somebody's energy is off. It's been times where he went to a babysitter and he's cried, and I'm just like, what's the problem? And then come to find out, like, one of these babysitters scammed me out of $40 one day, and that's one of the babysitters that he cried with, like the first time I dropped him off. So like, yeah, I already knew his energy was right because my son went right to him.
Yo, he's a
Plays
great
right
kid,
in
yo.
place with him.
He was about to fight me over them chicken nuggets. I remember that. He's like, don't touch my chicken nuggets, nigga. These is mine. Get your own.
He don't play about
Get
juice
your
or
own
chicken
goddamn
nuggets.
chicken nuggets.
Boy,
I thought I was
chicken
about to
nuggets
get
and
one
that
because he put his hand out like he was about to give me one. Then I reached for it and he was like, oh, I was just testing you. Hell no, you can't have this shit. I just wanted to see
Chicken
it.
nugget?
Right, like he hit me with one of those and he snatched it back. I said, "Ooh, my bad." Okay.
Faking the blunt.
I said, "Okay, shit." Right. I was like, "Damn, okay. I guess I can't eat no chicken nuggets."
Nope.
Then
No
he
smoke
left
for
the
you.
chicken nugget and just sat and looked at me from the corner. He was like, "This nigga better not touch
Sounds
it."
like Malachi,
He was
bro.
testing you.
Like he left him unattended.
Testing
Like
you,
he was
bruh.
like, "I'm gonna see if this nigga's really who he need to be, and see if he touched these chicken nuggets. If he do, I'm snitching."
Yo.
Molly.
Mom, he done grabbed my chicken nugget.
Mommy.
And he was not fucking with that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let my man's have the chicken nuggets. We gonna let the chicken nuggets rock. I did
My
want
daughter,
one though.
Definitely my daughter. I don't let guys around my daughter at all. Like I'm very, 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 very specific about who I let around my daughter. That's my daughter.
Gotta be.
Right.
Like that's my
As you
daughter.
should.
Like I'm so overprotective of my daughter.
As
I mean,
you
I'm
should.
overprotective of both my kids, but like my daughter, I'm really overprotective around her when it comes to like being around guys. Cause you know, I'm young. I have my dating life. I've dealt with different people, but they don't be around my children. Like
Right.
There's some twisted people in this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, very.
I'm scared to have a daughter.
I really just felt like I could really trust Black, and I definitely could really trust Black. Well, now I can't, but I just felt like I can definitely trust Black. So kinda.
How long have you guys known each other?
I met him last year, but we
Okay.
weren't like tight. Like it was a little like, ooh, he cute, but it was like, oh hey, what's up? You know.
He done hit you with the assassin look.
Right.
With the squinted eyes.
He got his laptop in the studio, like, and I'm just looking at him like,
Hey, Mr. Producer.
hey, Mr. Producer. You said your name was Black? Okay.
I was about to say she gonna drop the producer
It's like,
tag
why you-
for you. You better stop playing.
It's like, why they put assassin behind your name? Because I kills it. That's
Yeah.
exactly why.
Kills what?
We on the air.
We on the air.
He's live.
We on the air.
We on the air.
Right?
We on the air.
Ain't he right?
We on the air.
He right. You kills it.
Where's the organ?
Yo.
We need the organ.
The
Golly. Yeah, the organ. You know.
Oh, I thought you meant organs.
Oh, no,
Since we
not
was talking
the-
about killing it.
Oh man.
She was
Oh,
talking
we
about
done-
rearranging
Yeah,
some
rearranging the organs.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Bruh,
okay,
y'all
look.
was around for the other.
The censored version, we're talking about rearranging the actual instruments, guys. We didn't like where we was placing them, so we got to move them to the other side of the room.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do.
You know what I'm talking
Oh, that's. We're gonna
God.
laugh about that in the car.
God bless. Y'all about to have an incredible car ride.
Right. The insiders.
I swear.
Yo.
The
I
insiders
swear.
be lit. You already know.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I just don't understand how you can't taste.
Hey, listen.
Oh,
There's a few.
yeah, they out there.
There's a
I don't
few.
know. I don't
And it is
know.
the most disappointing.
You
experience.
might not.
That
You
shit
may
is
not
funny
know,
to
but
me.
they're
Yeah.
out there.
That shit is
It's the
That's
most
hilarious.
disappointing experience. It's like,
the
damn.
experience was disappointing.
It's like,
actually.
damn.
But
Yeah.
Came out here for this
Yeah,
shit.
for nothing.
The fuck?
The fuck.
Right. Like, oh, you be like, damn, I don't even want to deal with this shit no more. I'm about to, you know what?
I
Don't
always
even worry
get to
about
the
it.
good
I'm
parts
outta
and then
here.
I think about the bad part now. Now I got attitude. All Y'all ask Black some questions.
I got. Okay. All right. So Black, the same question I asked for her. You know, what exactly influenced you to get into the music field and start, because you do a lot with music. So even getting it down to the instruments and so on and so forth.
So I was born in Durham. My mother, she was, recovering from a lot of stuff. She didn't make too many smart decisions and everything.
Right.
So when she had me, she was at the time recovering from drugs, alcohol, all that stuff. She going to rehab.
Right.
We moved down to Atlanta, and I ended up staying with my uncle's family for a couple of years. Moved back here, and then my mom, she just got herself right, but then she had my little sister. So I had to stay with my great grandmother. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my great grandmother, her daughter, which was my grandmother, passed away while I was like 3. So I was like another chance of her raising a child.
Right.
And she was heavily involved in the church, secretary, head of the motherboard, and I was one of those kids in the church every weekend.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Bible study every Wednesday. And the drummer at the time was one of the assistant pastor's kids. The assistant pastor left to start his own church, and the drums were just sitting there. So one Sunday, I just got up.
Might as well,
Somehow, I kept the basic beat, and people ain't kicked me off. So I was like, "Hey,
Here we are."
Here we are.
You know what I'm saying? When it fits, it fits.
When it fits, it fits. So
He never even told me this.
that developed into 3 other choirs picking me up, me having to get into choir rehearsal. Then my great grandmother, she seen the potential, so she put me into piano classes. I had a private instructor. Middle school band, went on to high school, went to Hillside, marched. Hillside is a historically black high school, and the marching band is legendary.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, my freshman year, I was one of only 3 freshmen to make it my freshman year on the drum line. And that just got me dived into the world of band, and then looking at HBCUs, and then just all I knew was like, yo, I want to be a band director.
And this is freshman year of what, college or
high school?
Okay.
So as the years went on and as I progressed and everything, one of my homies on the drum line, my homie Queasy, shout out to him. He's producing and stuff now. He started messing with like GarageBand.
Okay.
And he's like, yo, like at that time I was starting to write out music for the band. He's like, yo, you write out some dope music. Come check out. Let's work on some beats and shit, right? Stuck ever since. Got into the world, started doing my research. I started off with Fruity Loops, Reason. I ended up going to college. Shout out WSSU. Got to shout out my Rams.
Got to.
Did band there. Got asked to try out for drum major after the first season. Made it my freshman year. So I was like real close in hands with like the band directors, the heads of the department and everything. So music major, drum major. Now I'm at an HBCU, and I got access to like we're traveling, performing. I'm meeting different people, and then as the years go, like DJ Luke Nasty, I had a class with him.
Oh, shit.
And like literally, I ran into him last night. I was shooting Fabulous in Greensboro. First time seeing him in a minute. Automatically like, what's good, bro? Like,
didn't skip a beat.
Me,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Already.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like just experiences like that. I decided I was like, yo, teaching is cool, but I like production and understanding like black people, black men especially. Rap is the number one go-to for people who don't have opportunities.
Right.
So it's like, I could go be a teacher and have to follow these guidelines and shit, or I actually was a teacher, or I could just produce and get in contact with the people that need people like me. Because people go to college and then they go off, they do their own thing. Some people don't come back. I was always stuck in reality of Durham. You know what I'm saying? Like, Durham is. It used to have one of the wealthiest black markets in America, and that shit dropped. If you look around Durham right now, yeah, it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Gentrification, we got nice skyscrapers and everything, but they done tore down whole neighborhoods that ain't here no more.
Put that freeway through it.
You know what I'm saying? So like looking at like the violence and everything, like one thing that keeps people out the streets is the studio.
Right.
True facts.
Everything that I went through after I graduated to moving back to here, when I linked up at Solo Sounds. And I met Sonny, met the people there. My homie Chino linked me in, and started getting back in the area. And then, as far as Connceited is concerned, I met her when I first moved back. And I heard her working on the track. EQ called her in, and they was doing something. I was like, yo, she's a dope singer. For me, being that I play multiple instruments and I play piano, I was so used to working with people who just use auto-tune. So
Right.
They can hold a
Right.
note, but they can't sing.
Right.
One thing that's been a part of my journey is developing somebody from the ground up, just to not only prove what I can do, but get somebody in a better situation and actually make some good fucking music.
Right.
Mhm.
And it just so happened, as the time progressed and we moved to the last spot we had, opened up the studio, she came back one night and I had just finished up a session. And it was like, yo, Black's in there cooking up. Y'all want to do a song together? She came through, made the beat on spot, and niggas was in, vibing. So when
Right.
vibes are good, you're going to make some dope shit.
Of
you know?
course.
Absolutely.
Of course.
You got people chipping in on, like, ideas, lyrics, or whatever, but essentially my whole thing was, I asked her, I was like, yo, have you ever released a song? Like, I hear you sing, but, like, are you serious? Like, well, I got this here on SoundCloud and that, but I never released my own. I was like, all right, bet, we're going to finish this whole song tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how Lingerie came about. And then after that, we've just been locked in. And it's been a road. I can't lie. It's been a hell of a road. That's one thing I do appreciate with her, because I know I will push anybody around me as hard as they can go. Like, whatever your craft is, like, if y'all gonna do this podcast shit, I'm gonna be like, yo, this is the number one podcast right
Yes,
now.
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I'm
Yes, sir.
like, hey, send me them links. Let me share it with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a private person, but I always share, like, work with my friends or refer people and everything.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, that's what I've been doing with her, and she's shown so much progression. Just even things like coming from the lifestyle that we both have. Like, we know hip hop culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, strip clubs, it's drinking, it's smoking, and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
That's life.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of stuff that she was doing that was, like, counteractive to
The music or the entertainment.
Yeah, like, she was smoking, and she got the strength to actually, like, stop smoking.
Right.
Even with, like, a relapse.
Protecting
here and
vocal
there.
cords.
You know what I'm saying? It's like having that value. So she's got shows now. Y'all mentioned it earlier. We got a song on the radio. For me, that's not the first song I produced that made it to the radio, but that's the first one that I produced that it's like nobody paid me for that session. This is organically
Right.
grown.
Y'all just vibed and made that
Right.
and then put it out.
Facts,
So that's
facts.
like from the heart. That's your piece of your soul out there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So yeah, man. I'm just looking to the next move. Right now, this is a phase where there's no certainty of what's gonna happen. There's so many different opportunities. People reaching out to her to sign her, and I'm blessed that she trusts me and has faith in me to actually advise her on decisions. Because again, it's the music industry. It's
Right.
cold.
Mm-hmm.
People
Oh
don't
yeah.
give a fuck. They just want that money.
Oh yeah.
That's a fact.
So
That's a fact. You got to stay grounded. Got to stay to what your initial plans were when you started it.
That's right.
I
That's
feel
where
like
that
that's what a lot of
humbleness
people
comes
lose it.
into
Yeah,
play.
they lose that way. But you guys are definitely staying focused, and I can see that. And that's that's at the end of the day, I feel like that's something that's gonna draw people to your music and to your your partnership, because they see the organicness in it. They
Raw
see the
energy.
naturalness. They see the energy between the two. A lot of people don't pay attention to how important it is between an artist and a producer in their relationship. That's what he did. That's what he did. Yes, but a lot of people, I feel like they don't take that relationship, serious between the producer and the artist. I mean, you've got to have some kind of mutual understanding between the two,
Right.
based off of your backstories, your experiences, so on and so forth. I mean, it is about the music, but at the same time, if you don't understand each other,
You're not gonna make good
it's
music
gonna be-
because
right.
you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You're gonna be butting heads on how you want it to sound. You know what I'm
Right,
saying.
you're gonna come from two different fields. One person's feeling this way about it, and the other person's feeling this way about it. So you're gonna approach it in two different ways. But you guys seem to be on sync.
That's a fact.
And that's like every time you
Like-
guys are on sync.
your producer should be like your barber. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Or your hairstylist. You're not gonna once you find that one.
You're not just gonna go to any old barber.
Facts.
That's a fact. Hey, look,
Yeah.
Taquana, shout you out. That's my barber. Love that girl to death. Oh, we ain't even up there no more, but we right here though. So Taquana, shout you out. Tobacco Road Barbershop.
Female
Go fuck with her. Yeah, she nice with the clippers for real.
Facts. Send me the link, cause I'm gonna pop back out with the no hat soon.
She'll get you there. I'm telling you.
No,
She
fuck you not. This is No Shave November. You ain't
It's No Shave
leave
November?
Your hair, leave your hair alone.
That's what I'm saying. Come December, I need somebody.
December.
fine.
At least get like a little edge up.
Somebody nice with the clippers
You're
for
fine.
real.
He do his own fucking his haircuts.
Oh, so we heard it from her. You're fine.
Them shits be fire.
You're fine.
They be looking like
Stick
a whole
with
motherfucking
Nah, I'ma tell you-
Thanksgiving meal.
Cocoa.
What's gonna sell me though? That
Cocoa nuts.
Cocoa nuts. Does she do the razor line?
Yeah, she does razor lines.
Oh, bet. I'm gonna see her in
Yeah.
December.
She does razor lines.
Stamp
She
it.
does all of that. Yeah, she's actually going to be coming in here for a show next Monday.
That's lit.
So she'll be
yeah.
here. Cause I like to highlight women in whatever industry it is, business, music, whatever. Cause I feel like women don't get enough credit.
Oh well, y'all, I sell lashes too.
Oh, boom! What?
LashedOutluxury.com.
Oh,
Put
yeah.
that up
Plug
there.
in.
Feel
Put
what
it
I'm
all out
saying?
there. Oh, yeah.
You can get, as long as you buy 25 millimeters and up, so 25 millimeters to 30 millimeters, you will get a light up vanity mirror case.
A vanity mirror?
Yes,
Deals.
Case.
Deal.
I'm saying.
What
All
my man say?
lashes
Can't
are
beat that.
100% 4D mink.
Oh, the
lashes.
mink,
Oh, Jesus.
Not the fake shit.
not the fake ones. The mink.
So, yes, lashedOutluxury.com.
Plug
Oh
that in.
yeah, plug
Oh,
that
yeah.
in there. We're gonna have to do that one.
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah.
Listen, we all about supporting black businesses.
Period.
That is what it is. I
All
feel
the
like
way.
people don't, highlight, what we have going on as a black culture. Like stuff like this exists. Like we're actually out here doing it, but they only highlight, the bad things. Even when
ones
it
that-
comes into music.
Yep.
Regardless, okay, people have lifestyles based off of their music. It is what it is. It's
Right.
life. You're a product of your environment. People say that's an excuse. It is not.
It's a reality.
But
Yeah,
it's
it
it's a
is.
reality. So
Definitely.
they could very well be making great music off of those experiences. But however, what people will tend to do is pick out
The
from that
bad.
song and be like, oh, this is what they did. This is what they did. This is what they're doing. It's like, okay, but they're making a song about it because it may have already been something that happened. They're trying to put this music out there because that's a way of stopping themselves from being in that field again.
Facts.
So I feel like they just don't put enough positive highlight on us, and that's why I definitely wanted to do this podcast to put positive highlights on everything that's going on, even when it comes down to mental health and everything in the black community. I feel like they don't talk about that as much.
Definitely not.
'Cause I've dealt with
Yeah,
that for a little bit.
sure.
Well, not a little bit. I dealt with it a lot. So it's things that people don't really understand. They want to say, "Oh, you're crazy," blah blah, etc. No, it's, people we
Yeah.
get PTSD.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Everybody's
Yeah.
story
It's
is
not
different.
like-
Like,
Yeah, for
everybody
real.
done been through something different.
Yeah, like we see stuff that we shouldn't. As black people, we kind of see things that we shouldn't see at a young age. And that's just because of the environment that we've been brought up in. So you may feel like it doesn't affect you, but the thing that they always do in our community is like, just
yeah.
fuck it, like keep moving. It ain't shit.
Nah,
You'll be alright.
Some real shit with my mom being gone out my life for so many years, and when she finally got together and started, I was already about damn near a grown man.
Right.
Right.
So it was tough for me to actually her try to give me tell me what to do,
Advice and whatnot.
and I'm like, yo, hold on, I've been doing this.
Because you already set in that mind state that,
Right.
that I got this, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this, so,
On one spectrum, I was correct in my thinking. On the other, I was wrong in my reactions because shit would get so blowed up. That was a part of mental health that I didn't get over that till last year. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
30 years old.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So that's something I think especially black men, we're afraid to talk about our trauma. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
yeah,
And
agree.
we definitely need a platform to release that stuff.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, also with the black community, people like to use that stuff against you.
Yeah.
People don't give a fuck.
Uh-huh.
Like,
And they'll try to use it as a tool to take you down, tear you
know what I'm
down
saying?
some more with it, you know?
you know what I'm saying?
It reminds you of, hey, remember when blah blah blah? Like that.
Come
It's
on
not even
now.
relevant to what the hell
Exactly.
is going on right now. Like I don't understand why he just brought that up,
Yeah.
but that's how. Unfortunately, that's how we are as a community, and we're getting to the point where we're getting better.
Yeah.
We're getting better. We're acknowledging things and problems in the community, but we still got some work to do, especially with the mental health thing. 'Cause I feel like it was a point to where if you said anything with your mental health issues, or not even issues, I don't even want to label them as issues, but anything that you're dealing with mentally, they would like to make fun of it. It's just not a game. And then the crazy thing is, the people that like to talk shit about it half the time got their own mental health problems that they need to deal with.
Traumas and walls they got set
Right,
up. to
but
make
they're
you pick
using
one,
that to make themselves feel better about what they got going on.
Yep.
So I could definitely, appreciate people that are advocates for that, especially when it comes down to anxiety, depression, so on and so forth. There's a lot of people that handle that in great ways. I saw a video where you did the, what was it on TikTok, to wherever you had like a moment, you would record yourself, and I definitely feel like that was like a beautiful thing to see.
I'm working on another one.
That was definitely great. I definitely appreciated that. From coming from somebody that has dealt with anxiety and has dealt with depression on a few times, that was something that people need to see that, and they need to see other people dealing with the same thing and having a positive way to show that, hey, like if I can do the same thing, as no matter how bad it may be, keep pushing through it.
Yep.
Keep going. So I definitely appreciate that. That was another thing that I liked about you as an artist as well, because you're very, very transparent. And a lot of artists are not transparent.
Yep.
They might be dealing with things, but if anything, they try to hide it.
Fake the funk.
Right. Yeah, they try to do that. But you don't do that. And that's another thing, that I feel like was going to, continue to push you even further, because people are going to relate to your music a lot more because they understand where you're coming from as a person and the things that you dealt with personally. And, that helps people gravitate towards you. So I definitely appreciate you for doing that, especially seeing, women in my family dealing with that as well. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. So, to get up out of the bed, sometimes, people think that, oh, we're just here. No, it took a lot to get up out the bed.
Yeah.
It took a lot to open our eyes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. There's days where I might have sat in the bed, and the crazy thing is, it's so random. It's like it
hit you.
you're just like, what the fuck? Like, how did this even come about? Like, you could literally just be laughing.
Oh my God. All right, change the subject.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and go past that, because I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. So as far as like any new projects that you guys are thinking about doing, do you have anything that you're working on at the moment? Or
so for me, I'm on a hiatus from like public studio work. I'm doing like private sessions, and with Connceited in particular, we're working on an EP. We're pushing to have out by the end of the year. We have several songs recorded, so we're just finishing up a few. We added more to one a couple of nights ago, and I'm looking at this week finishing up everything with her. And then next up, I got an EP coming with Joey Blaze. Again, shout out to him. So that'll drop sometime early next year. Blanco, we got singles for days. So, you know what I'm saying? She actually has a couple of collabs with Blanco we're working on now. So, just tap in. We randomly go live in the studio when we're recording, and you get previews and previews. I'm about to go live less though, because when I get down to the finishing phase and I'm locking in, and just like I go on like a hiatus where I cut off my phone, like kick everybody out. I'm just dolo mixing.
You go LeBron playoff mode.
blackout.
Oh yeah.
We call it the blackout.
Yeah,
Blackout.
Oh yeah.
Black everything out. We just
yeah.
focusing on the music at this point, and that's important to do. You got to shut out outside distractions every now and then, so you can focus on your craft.
Yep.
Because and that's what I definitely see between the two of you guys. Take your craft seriously.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people don't.
Appreciate that.
A lot of people don't. They feel like it's just going.
It's
in
gonna
and
come to
singing.
them. It's gonna fall in their lap. You know what I'm saying?
I done seen it so many times. Like people, it's so easy to get access to like an interface to the mic, and people do this from home. So it's not really about, it's definitely about quality, but it's not necessarily about quality no more. It's just like, can you make something that people can relate? You know what I'm saying? Like Beat King, right? My first time hearing Then Leave, I'm like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like something so simple. Like he found his niche, he found his vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like her, you listen to her music, she found her niche, her vibe. You know what I'm saying? So my biggest thing is just helping artists find their niche and their vibe. For me, the same thing as a producer. I want when people think of Black Assassin, like how you think of Pharrell, Timbo, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Dre. You say their names, you automatically hear their beats in your head.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want for myself, and I just want to work with dope artists to make that happen.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
It's plenty. It's a plethora of talented people in this area too as well. So shout out to Durham, North Carolina for that. There's a lot of local artists in this area that are really talented. And North Carolina is starting to put themselves on the map as far as entertainment is concerned. There was one point, where it was kind of just like archived, and if you didn't know or you didn't hear it, then you just wouldn't hear it.
Yeah.
But now people are starting to put that groundwork in, and shit is starting to blow up for this particular area. So I'm really, really proud to see that. Because now people are getting chances to come out and put themselves on platforms, whereas they wouldn't have before. People used to think of North Carolina as like a little hillbilly town. So
Hell yeah.
It's definitely changing. And I can attest, I was at one point one of those people. Coming,
People were sleeping on North Carolina.
coming from Jersey, I'm like, man, Ma, why we gotta come down here, man? Why the hell you send us to this place?
Correcting what I'm saying.
Right, like I'm like, it ain't no
That's how I say it.
sidewalks. I'm like, where the sidewalks go? We ain't got nowhere to go. I'm like, ain't no bodegas in this bitch. Like, what the
Ain't no Wawa.
What the hell?
We do not have a Wawa.
I'm like, where the
North
fuck is White
Carolina.
Castle? Burger King? Oh my god! I'm like, Ma, what the hell are you? What did you send us to?
We got Bojangles though,
Bro, yeah, I was like, Bojangles. Where the fuck Popeyes go? Like, Durham just got a Popeyes.
Yeah, we got Cookout.
Cookout fucked me
I
up.
didn't know what Bojangles or Cookout was until I came to North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
I came to a
Change your
party
life.
on one of them famous parties on Lawson Street at Central. They shut that bitch down because, of course, it got shot the fuck up.
niggas
So
got
then after
shot.
that, everybody's like, we about to go to Cookout. I'm like, who the fuck is having a cookout at 3 in the fucking morning?
Right.
I'm like, why would, I'm like, why would you? I'm like, why would you even want to do that? They're like, no, we about to go get it right now. I'm like, I understand you're going to go get it, but who the fuck is cooking? Because this is too fucking late for this.
That was me.
And people was like, nah, just get in the car. So we get in the car and I see the sign. I'm like, hold up.
Oh yeah.
So y'all just be having a cookout in this building labeled cookout specifically for cookouts. They're like, not really, but it's cookout food. So I get the tray and I'm like, oh my god, this shit's really like cookout food.
Change your life.
It's crazy. I'm like, oh, we got milkshakes too. Oh, okay. This is, but still, where's White Castle?
Yeah,
Like,
where's
my White Castle at? And scarring moment with that too. Somebody had the audacity to take me to Food Line and get them little microwavable White Castle burgers.
Oh
That's
my
what
god.
I deal
Oh
with.
my
That's
god.
what I get those.
I was like, bro, don't
else
you
am I
ever.
doing? What else am I
Right.
You
I
gotta
shit.
drive
Every now
8
and then I
hours.
take the drive.
That's how I feel about Checkers though. We don't have a Checkers.
Yeah,
here.
there's no Checkers. I heard there
That's
used to
true,
be
yeah.
one.
It used to be.
Yeah, there
I
used to be a
remember there
Checkers
being
here,
a
yeah.
Checkers. Maybe that was only in Statesville or Charlotte.
It
There
was
used to be one out here too.
There
or,
was one.
in Nightdale or Raleigh.
It was somewhere around here,
Raleigh.
Smithfield, something like
Yeah.
that. I think it was Smithfield. If I remember correctly, I remember that coming from Bragg. That's where I wanted to
You
stop.
know I like y'all because it's about to be 3:30.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
do
we
gotta
got the.
dip.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we got to get. What time is you got to head out of here?
Oh, like
I'm
now.
set
Like
to
Like
right
now?
3:30.
Really? Oh yeah, you should have said something. Yeah, we
Yeah.
gonna
No,
get
because
you.
I like it.
I
I love it here.
I love it here.
The live crew, man.
Alright.
It's lit.
And I don't want to get in the car because he's going to lecture me.
I'm not.
It's
He
okay.
is.
I'm
Because
about
I'm
to
going to say something and then he going to be like, well, if you would have.
Once that radio turned down, it's a wrap.
Like, all
I
right,
had
so
no cap.
I heard you say that. He's going to be like, yeah, so I said that because you this and we be, and I just.
What? As soon as you hit the stoplight, it's gonna be that awkward silence. She's like, please don't, please
I'm
don't, please
literally-
don't, please don't.
But nah, for real.
As soon as we get in the car, as soon as we get in the car, I'm gonna be sitting there. He gonna get in the car, turn the car on, wait for it to heat up. We just gonna be sitting there like.
I can't leave until the car warms up, so you might as well go ahead and knock this out
So,
before we get on the
What do
road.
you want to say? What you got to say, nigga? What
Nah,
is it?
but it's good that it's early now. You know what I'm saying? Again, I've worked with industry artists before. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas don't even want to be touched unless like you got like a relationship with them and shit like that. And they literally practice certain things. So you know what I'm saying? Like, look, you did it too.
Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing it, man. You next.
Yeah, we got to wrap
You
this
better
up
watch
because I ain't
it.
trying to get myself knocked out on the microphone. I can't do that. Oh, you might as well go ahead and rap behind the beat too.
Bars.
Oh, she done slowed it down
Slow
for
it
you.
down. Black don't rap.
Okay.
Who don't rap?
Black
Who
don't rap.
Bars.
Black don't rap.
Black don't crack and black don't rap. Okay.
Get go.
But yeah, look, we're out of here. Appreciate.
We
y'all
appreciate you
time.
guys
Shout
coming
out
through.
to the live crew, man.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
sir. We
yeah.
appreciate you.
Good
coming
having
through.
y'all. Great having y'all.
We love to have you guys.
Great
come
guests.
back in
Great
here.
guests. Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
And we got hand
I'm
It was
sanitizer.
beautiful.
We got hand
Oh,
It was
sanitizer.
beautiful.
Oh,
It was
I'm
beautiful.
holding
Not the snap. She
The
done hit
snap.
snap behind it
Yeah, I
too.
don't do hugs.
All
I
right.
don't like other niggas.
This is the live crew signing out. We
Oh, yeah.
appreciate you guys for watching it. Stay tuned. We got another interview coming around 6 o'clock. Vinny Dangerous from Fayetteville. We got Heidi Blanco coming on Monday. We got
The homie.
Shakario Kelly. Yes, sir. Shout out to Bay too, I guess. We're going to work with that. But again, like we said, signing out. We appreciate you guys coming out. Live crew for the culture, by the
yeah.
culture. Stay live. Let's
This
get
man
it.
about to be speeding. Black. Let me step outside, hop in your eyes.
slow. Let me see just how far it goes. I know I'm on your mind, baby, take your time. You've been on your grind. Yes, I need all your time. I just wanna see you shine. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Right. Yeah, alright. Let me throw on my lingerie and get ready for you. I know you worked hard today. Put this pussy in your face. Let me be your peace. You ain't gotta worry about me. Let me throw on my lingerie and get ready for you. I know you worked hard today. Put this pussy in your face. Let me be your peace. You ain't gotta worry about me. The neighbors hear me moaning, you sweating and I'm leaking. I need my back beating, yeah. It's getting hot and heavy. Your body got me ready. Turn your phone off, put it on silent. No one has to know how good I'm riding. I'm at my climax, baby. Been hurting lately. You make me crazy. You got me wanting you, and all the things you do ain't trying to sweat you.